But just today we're going to talk about just a little bit about our fastest growing capability, which is that of the executive managing agent. So, something I often say, and for those that have heard it, please just excuse me, but we all operate in a trillion-rand industry, run by volunteer trustees with no minimum level of education, often managed by the managing agent with the cheapest quote, all done after hours and sort of like part-time, on a trustee perspective. And then we wonder why we see what we do. So I think a lot of you as managing agents that are here, sort of share or if the brunt of what we get confronted with when we are appointed as the executive managing agent. And I mean, certainly from my perspective, I think that it's an absolute non-brainer, the EMA sort of capability. We all know that it came about only in 2016, so it's pretty much almost 8 years since it came about with the new ledge. But we're finding even now it's still relatively unknown. Not many people understand it. Owners don't know what it's about, and even managing agents don't always have a very good feel, for what it is. And very often we find that they get intimidated by an EMA being appointed. They're not quite sure whether that threatens their position as the managing agent. And just to be clear on that point, we won't perform the EMA role without a third-party managing agent. We think that the roles are distinctly different. The EMA takes over the roles and the responsibilities of the trustees, and exactly like trustees appoint a managing agent to assist with the administrative work and the financial management, etc., etc. So we would appoint a managing agent to assist us. Furthermore, I think it gives a very nice sort of segregation of sort of duty and responsibility. Also appreciating that very often it's the managing agent that presses the proverbial in terms of payments. And I would expect, not that we always see it, but I would expect any self-respecting managing agent to put up their hand if they saw any sort of funny business. And we like working with a partner, because it's a partnership, and very often we have the same challenges of sort of ignorant owners with sort of agendas and so on and so forth. So yeah, so that's just to just set the landscape.